240 days, also a little bit too long. I mean, what do we want to research right now? We don't have any support equipment, I think, so we definitely don't want to go for any support companies like that. So, you know, let's just 162 days. It is an 87% penalty for ahead of time, but I am not worried about it. World of 56 is fantastic. We want a more diverse vanilla game. I mean, vanilla, no offense to vanilla, but it's like, it's bad. So, I think anything would be an improvement on it. How long will these guys actually take to do, train? Like, what are you missing? You're missing artillery, missing a handful of infantry equipment. Understandable. Are you actually missing 3 for reinforcements? That should be done sooner rather than later. It gives Austria the ability not to be annexed by Germany. I thought they had that in the base game, but the AI just always says no. Or the AI always accepts annexation. I might be wrong though. I don't think I've actually ever played Austria in the vanilla game. In fact, I don't actually know. I've only played like 4 countries in vanilla. I rarely play it, and nobody actually watches it. Compared to any of my other Hearts of Iron 4 series on my channel, nobody watches the vanilla campaigns, which is understandable. First wave of the crisis is slowly passing by. Okay, so Black Monday is only slightly better. Also gets to the focus tree. Yeah, I don't know why it takes Paradox so long to make focus trees for countries. And the focus trees they do make aren't the best. We have 5 days until you are done. Totalist coup in Patagonia. Let's go for administration reforms first, just so we can get the bureaucratic reforms. Efficiency cap plus 5% is not bad. I would like it. Okay, you'll be done tomorrow. Cannot be canceled manually. We're probably going to get like some pop-up or something, I would imagine. We have free civilian factories. It's a very weird thing to see. Just build a handful more in Constantinople. So, what do we need right now? Probably just to trade. Some tungsten here. Yeah, because people are now trading with us again, so that's nice. We don't need more steel. We do have 1 more factory. You know what? Yeah, put 1 more into infantry equipment here. We're trying to trade aluminum with the United States. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, don't trade with them. We don't need that. Aluminum with the Germans, though. I feel like it's a much better trade for us. You're not at war with us quite yet. Now you're supporting Idris. So that's going to be about 1 more month, about mid-September. Or about the end of September, actually. So this would be around the end of October. Yeah, so around late November is when I would imagine we're going to start seeing some sort of a conflict. Serbia, what are you doing, by the way? Are you ultimating Bulgaria? Status of Montenegro? Doesn't that... Serbia asked for Montenegro. It'd be hilarious if Serbia just declares war on Austria and gets their ass kicked. I mean, they have an entire faction backing them. It'd be like a weird thing to see. Centralization or decentralization? 1 infrastructure or way more than 1 infrastructure. Well, Article 108 of the Ottoman Constitution declares that the Vilayets shall be governed by the principles of decentralization. This is your principle was never transformed into action. Now that sweeping administration reforms are underway, the proponents of doctrine are again asserting the subordinating local decision-making to the central bureaucracies results in tremendous inefficiency and pointless delays. Well, yeah, more power to local governments, 2% stability, political power. I won't say no to that. We almost have 150 political power as well, so we can actually do some other bonus here. Are you going to annex Arabia, Egypt? I'll annex everything that I can. Because it all belongs to the Sultan. And after that, maybe we'll try to push our way into Russia. It really depends. Because, yeah, that noise did not get any quieter. I thought it would get a little bit quieter, but no. How do I change the noise? It actually startles me when I hear it. It's quiet, quiet. Everything. Just turn it down. Can I test? I can test these things. Doesn't seem like they work. Let me just test it. You know what? Just leave it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It is just. Would you have cores on them? I don't know if I would actually have cores on the territory or not, because I know that kind of determines whether or not you get to keep the territory. Another government intervention, so ooh, some more stability. We're actually over 50% now. So now you're half as bad as you used to be. Which should hopefully mean we have... I mean, I could start importing some rubber. You know what? Let's do it. We have a research slot as well. 1937. You have 98 days left. Excavation 1 or 2, essentially worthless for us. We could build up this research. You know, we probably want to research motorized, so we are going to want those at some point. Arabia was never conquered, though. Not yet, but soon. How much do we have enough? Do I have enough factories? I don't have enough factories right now to actually build up an agency. Like, the economy is slow. Let's just put it that way. Let's get. We can't do any of this. Let's just go for the Mausers. Do you have the modifier already? I don't believe so. I think we have to wait till we get the next level of gun. Okay, the Mauser here. Yes, I gotta wait till we get the next level of rifle. Not fully familiar with the agencies yet. Well, I know that they have more power in I think they have more like power in vanilla, because you can set up like the coalition, or not the collaborative governments, which I don't think work in Kaiserreich. At least not to my knowledge. I haven't done it. They're mostly useful for really just increasing your intelligence. Like we have 69%, nice. Oversight under like civilians. We know how much manpower they have. They have 139,000 ish. Arabia has 0 manpower, so good on them. Iran also has 0 manpower. I have no idea what the hell these people are doing. But apparently they all suck. And they're all very bad. Which should make me in a very strong position. Yeah, so you can explore Idris. Do we get any input on this at all? Or does it just happen? Like, do we get any say in what happens if this guy comes to power or not? Do you have any more forces I can request? No. I just want to make sure we have more than one front against Egypt. Even if Egypt spends all of their time marching their way to Tripolitania or towards Tripoli, that's fine. It means that we're distracting, say, you know, 10 of these divisions here. 10 out of, you know, 16. So at least 2/3 of their army are on this front. Don't know how many are in here. Probably their last third, if I take a guess. They might have some down here against the against Middle Africa. I'm not too sure. Also, I don't think I've ever seen this guy in charge of country before. They probably have manpower. I think this is the accurate amount, because we've got 64%, which is it should give us approximate numbers. Because I think, let me just see if we can find a country that we don't know anything about. If we can even find one, actually. Because the less intel you have, the more vague the number is. We might have intel on basically everybody. Like, I think if it's below 30%, then we would not be able to see it. Active national focus is available manpower. Okay, no, there we go. Yeah, no, we do know. We have approximate information. It's only if we have less than 10% intel that we would not know how many they had. But we know for certain that they have 0. They have a decent amount of oil. But I mean, they probably don't have anything that can actually use the oil, I would imagine. Like, I'd be surprised if they did. And right now, I don't, like, Iran is going to join the war against us, but I don't believe the AI knows they're going to go to war against us, which is probably the reason why Iran has not put all their troops on our border yet. God damn it. So you are not a puppet, but apparently we got to keep your troops. that'll show you for revolting against us. Please just come over here. Yeah, I'm just gonna steal your men. Just don't worry about it. We'll leave the country, but I'm taking all of your soldiers to fight against your government. So I appreciate your cooperation in this time. You know what? These 3 guys, I'll just put on the border with the Ottomans. Can I just, yeah, get them out of the country. Lovely. That works out. That works out fantastic for me. I mean, you're taking attrition. Attack bonus 21%. Are you taking attrition because you're technically not connected to capital? I would imagine so. 2,000 manpower. Sure, we can welcome the Jews. It's fine. We got one more troop here. I'm going to put you on the Iranian border just because I want to be able to smash Iran as fast as possible. No, we actually just get to keep the men. Awesome. They only have 4 divisions here. Like, these guys definitely are not going to be able to smash their way through Port Said. But they could maybe keep them at bay a little bit. Do we actually have a fort here? No. That is a German fort. Okay. Put a level 2 fort here. How long is that going to take? Okay, the noise is never not going to start on me. I gotta get used to the sound. Or after this stream fix the noise. You'll be finished in November 5th. Which is still, I think, in time for the war to begin. Britannia will probably take them back. Maybe. But they also might not. If I had to take a guess, I would say this is probably happening because I don't think there's any way in vanilla Hearthfire 4 for your puppet state to become independent from you. Or if there is, no, there is. There is a way to do it. But maybe the game never would. Maybe you can't become independent at war, and the AI never really does this, so they never programmed it. I'm not too sure, but it works. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think there is any way for the Ottomans take control of the canal. Unfortunately, like Egypt can do it, but you know the Ottomans have no say whatsoever. Iran. We've got another division ready. We're gonna put you into Purple Army. Like we definitely want to make sure we at least control one of these ports, Beirut. Like how many men do you got? 5 to 19, 4 to 8. Like Egypt, of course, is like the biggest adversary. Tripolitania, of course, technically has no troops. Please send my boat back to a friendly port, please and thank you. You do not want to just be hanging out in the middle of the ocean. How much fuel does the Navy takes so much fuel? It's absurd. My Air Force. You guys basically just gonna fly over Syria. We will have air superiority once the time comes. Or do we want to put them over Iran? Nah, Syria's good. Because, like, again, Egypt is going to have the largest army. I mean, Iran could have little as, what, 6 troops? Like, this, theoretically, based on these numbers, this theoretically could be the entire Iranian army. I doubt it, but it's not impossible. Bulgaria. What is your plan here? I mean, Serbia's about to attack you, like, tomorrow. And we still have... Oh, yeah, no, this actually is not going to happen until around, like, Christmas. We have more than enough time to get involved in a quick Bulgarian war. I can just demand Western Thrace. We won't do that, at least until everybody's at war. And you are. So, we're just going to demand Western Thrace. And they better give it to me, or else I'll invade them. I think works, feel like that's... actually, Serbia actually got Montenegro. I'm surprised by that. I'm surprised Austria gave into that demand. I think Illyria is technically the one that gives in. I don't think Austria actually gets a say in it. But either way, it works out, all right for us. Like, Bulgaria is keeping a decent garrison on our border, probably because we're demanding Western Thrace. They don't like that very much. We do some empty territories, but again, we're even keeping like 6 divisions on this border. Definitely going to weaken them somewhat. Militarist revolt in Paraguay. That is completely okay, and it's nothing to do with us. So will you give me Western Thrace? Because if you do, I can pull these troops and go somewhere else with them. Ep.4. In fact, we probably wanted to start preparing a naval invasion. Probably just from, like, Rhodes to Alexandria. Should be acceptable. Just get that prepared. If they give us Western Thrace, we can move these guys, get a naval invasion to northern Egypt, and just kind of smash our way straight through the borders. I'm going to put you actually on the border with Bulgaria for now. I'm going to absolutely make the demand. Will they say yes? I don't know. Very wise, thank you. 100 political power, a decent chunk of territory. We will put you guys into the naval invasion order, and the rest of you go to Persia. So thank you, Bulgaria. It was excellent doing business with you. 146 political power means we're close to probably getting industry research, I'd imagine, because it actually gives us more bonuses than just a radar construction speed. I mean, both these actually all give industry research speed. But I mean, the construction... I'm going to say the construction is nice. We're actually not building that much. So you probably want to go for the electronics manufacturer. Even though we're probably not going to be building too many radar stations, it probably is still the best choice for us. And now destroy the Ottomans. You're going to be ready in 21 days. We have 3 weeks to prepare for the war. Today's the first day of Eid. Let's at least get our boats together. I mean, it could make like one big fleet. How many boats do you have on Egypt? 15 to 23? You know what? That's actually a bigger fleet than I would have anticipated. Visibility minus 20%. Spawning speed, submarine attack. How many submarines do you have? It looks like the answer is... a handful? You're 1-1. You're actually not that good. So you just keep the guy we have in charge right now. I'll read. Just where? Wait, where are you? You're in Basra? Where is Basra again? I don't remember. Oh yeah, we have this area. It's in please go to here. Thank you. Hopefully you don't get sunk. It'll be a sad day if you do. I mean, yeah, you have more than enough time to get to the Mediterranean. We should be in a pretty good position, I think, just to crush the air revolt as soon as it happens. These guys, I think, are also in a good position just to steamroll their way to major city centers. Assuming, yeah, this is all core territory. Subdue to buy. You're worth 5, you're worth 3. So actually, just these 2 cities might be enough for the capitulation. Maybe one of these other ones. I can't tell. I don't know if there's actually straight here or not. Or if we need to actually do like a naval invasion. Grand battle plan is done. Might as well go for period defense. We have all the land doctrine bonuses for it. But I'm ready for you, Ottomans. I have no doubt in my heart of hearts that we will not be able just to crush you mercilessly. I mean, Bulgaria is doing pretty well in the war. If Bulgaria wins the war, we might have some problems. But I'm hoping by the time this war is over, 1, Bulgaria loses, but 2, we'll actually be done our war with the Kaiserreich Pact. So just in case we need to defeat the Bulgarians, in the event, you know, hypothetical event that they do manage to win the entire war. Which, like, given how many troops they have on our border, they can't, right? Like, I'd be very surprised if they were able to actually accomplish that. Okay, there we go. The war has begun. It's good old Egypt. We did finish our forts here. Oh, the war of the... okay, War of Persia has actually already began. We're going to immediately move all of our troops in. Yes, you move in this direction. Beautiful. You come this way. You go here. You here. You're not involved yet. You will be soon, obviously. Yeah, so you now immediately been called in. You go to that city. You guys fight here. You guys fight here. As long as we can defend this port, which actually looks like we should be able to do. Because they are doing a crossing. Yeah, river crossing, which is a pretty massive penalty. I'm fine leaving this area completely undefended. I don't think is there anything even here? One civil, okay, 2 civilian factories, but civilian factories aren't the most important thing in a war at the moment. Okay, so do we know any men? Iran has 6 and 19. You see 6 on the border right now. They're definitely sending more troops over. I would be surprised if they weren't. Tripolitania's been called into the war. But thankfully, I have all of Tripolitania's troops, so what are they going to do about it? Maybe they should have thought about that before they started the war. We can fortify territory. But honestly, we don't need to do that. Like, we are solid where we are. Go to Tabriz. Let's basically try to get some encirclements. Yeah, they're gonna go here, get another encirclement. Then we can send some more troops over to Arabia here.